Gateway Professionals, welcome back to another week of The Great Way. Thanks for tuning in once again this week. Want to kick off the week by just giving some shout outs for our 2022 Gateway PGA Teaching and Coaching Summit. We had that the last couple days, Monday and Tuesday here at Old Hickory Golf Club. We had great attendance with about 61 section members registered, plus some sponsors and staff here. So great turnout. It was nice to have a nice full room. And just really want to thank Dan Politis, our teaching and coaching committee chair once again this year, who does a great job organizing all the details for the summit each and every single year, including lining up all of our speakers with the rest of his committee. All their planning and prep is very much appreciated, and we'll look forward to another great one in 2023. And then the staff spent the couple days here with us as well, handling registration and setup and tee gifts for everybody. So making sure the sponsors were all set up properly. So special shout out to all of our staff for spending the couple days with us here as well. Sponsor-wise, we had a couple sponsors involved. First of all, we had Leopold Golf with Tom DeGrand and Mike McDevitt here, kind of showcasing their full line of rangefinder products. And Pro-Am Golf is basically the owner of the distribution of Leopold, so kind of right here in St. Louis in our backyard. And then another local company that's kind of new to the golf space is I Promise, which is a office down in Chesterfield that focuses on eye and vision health. So they had a product that they were testing and providing some samples for, and gave a little presentation on that's kind of new to the golf space to incorporate better eye health. And they work with a couple players on the Champions Tour, as well as Padraig Harrington and even the Boston Red Sox. So kind of new to them. They had Shane, who was kind of their national sales person, and then Dr. Steve Mulqueeny actually talked on on the medical background of the product. So check them out if you're suffering from some poor vision. It'll help you with better performance on the golf course. So stay tuned for more details from them. But really want to thank Grant Masson, our section vice president, for introducing and lining up our keynote speaker this year along with Dan. Scott Fawcett from Decade Golf down in Dallas came up and joined us for a couple days. Him and Grant grew up together and played a lot of competitive golf together, and have remained friends. So Grant kind of connected those dots, and Scott came up and basically owned the entire summit. He spoke for 3 hours on Monday, and then did a 2-hour kind of Q&A and fireside chat with Jay Delsing. So it's great to have Jay here and share his perspective too. And then another 3 hours from Scott on Tuesday, kind of wrapping up everything else that Decade has to offer before kind of turning it over to some local talent with Brian Fote, Ed Schwent, Dan Politis, and Adam Betts talking about kind of the ADM and PGA.coach platforms, as well as just kind of running a successful teaching business. So lots of great information, and hope everybody got quite a bit out of it, and reaches out to Scott, and kind of he offered to help with some Decade access for all of us that attended. So just wanted to appreciate everybody that helped with that event, and we'll look forward to another one in 2023. Other big thing happening this week is down in Atlanta. Nathan Carnes is kicking off his first of 4 Super Regionals. So Super Regional 1 is wrapping up today. Super Regional 2 will start tomorrow. So they're both 2-day, kind of day and a half groups of delegates flying in and flying out. So it gets them a chance to speak to all the delegates, along with the other 2 candidates that are running for secretary. And then we will join Nathan at the very last one, which is going to be the first 4 days in March. So we'll be March 3rd and 4th down in Houston, Texas. So I know Allie's down there, as well as Mike Surrey is part of the team from here locally. So and I believe Mike Tucker might be down there too. He traveled up from Florida. So we'll look forward to hearing that. I heard it was a success yesterday, so hope for some good feedback from the delegates and from the team on how Nathan's doing down there. So we'll be thinking about him and rooting him on from here. So, but that's about all I got for you this week. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully everyone's seeing the snow melt a little bit, but I know our course is going to still be golf for free for probably another week or so. So still kind of enjoying a little break in the action. So we'll come back at you next week with some more. Feel free to reach out if you got any questions or any insight into what's going on with your fellow section members. Talk to you then.